And that one falls for Jefferson. Here's Daniels. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Benjamin. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And now here comes Daniels, leading the break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a three-point Pelican lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Eves. Jefferson setting the pick for Arenas. And they're running. Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And he gets the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New Orleans?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Here is Daniels. The Warriors making the shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 7. From deep, Arenas. That one, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Daniels passes to Forte. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Arenas. Now here's Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And it's Forte with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Arenas. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Jefferson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jefferson's got 9.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Daniels, the 15-footer. Good. He has 6.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Over to the left wing. Here's Eves. Still yet to score. Bucket is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
1:04 left in the first quarter. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Wilson. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Eves has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson, a wide open look, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
The tray, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so it's New Orleans, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
So with Jefferson on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Wilson. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Eves in at the 5, down low. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And how about the numbers here for Daniels? He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Count it, good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Lopez. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lopez has got 10 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Foster kicks to Wilson. Johnson with a screen on Daniels. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Johnson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The baseline J. Eves pulls it in. Eves has got his 6th rebound on the night. Wilson into the lane. Shot from 16, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
From 20 feet out, again, the Pelicans score.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Eves. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Knocks it loose. Outside Wilson. Pelicans with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Johnson outside. Here's Foster. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Mobley's checked in. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And Mobley throws it down.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
The Warriors shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Mobley. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Here's Benjamin, uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here is Daniels. He has 6. Into the lane. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. A kick out to Mobley. Some nice passing by Golden State here. He's covered by Daniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. There's Lopez with the 3. It's good from long range. Lopez has got 13 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pelicans leading by 5. And it's Lopez at the elbow. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The Pelicans shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Arenas is checked in.
One shot.
Warriors trail by 8. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark. I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Wilson kicks it over to Arenas. Here's Mobley. Drills it from outside. 12 points for him.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Outside Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again. Warriors trail by 5. Arenas passes to Eves. Outside Wilson. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Lopez outside. Eves pulls it in. Eves has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Daniels against Arenas. Mobley kicks it over to Arenas. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here are the Warriors now. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Wilson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wilson's got 7.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Outside Daniels. Pass to Lopez. Lets it go with a 3. No good on the shot. Good D by Mobley.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the middle. Here's Eves. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
So both teams making some changes here. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Take a look at the Warriors. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 5.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Mobley at the elbow. They get a hand on it. Here's Eves, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Mobley the pass to Arenas. Will it go? It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Launches it. Eves pulls it in.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
It's good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Eves has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Arenas, and it's Golden State with another.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Over to the wing. Mobley right side. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And the shot goes in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New Orleans on top, up by 3. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm with Coach Kerr. After that first quarter, how would you rate the second?
Yeah, much better. That looked much more like us. We were more under control, allowed our defense to play in the half court because we were getting better offensive possessions.
The team really settled in. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. In the Western Conference, Cooper Flagg.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Arenas. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And so here is New Orleans. And for the Warriors, we've got Wilson. Mobley is out there with Jefferson. And it's Arenas in at the 2-guard spot. Benjamin covered by Mobley. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Pass to Arenas. Inside. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Benjamin. Warriors with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Outside for Arenas. No good with the triple. New Orleans leading by 4. Lopez left side. And there it is for him. Lopez has got 18 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The shot's good. 16 points for him.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Six on the shot clock. From the arc. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mobley outside. No one near him. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Wilson.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Pelicans, number 1. Second, the Warriors.
And you can see the communication for both of these teams has been improving. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
On defense, the Warriors, trailing by 2. For 3. Doesn't go that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Golden State moving it around. And finished off by Jefferson.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
For the lead, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Beyond the arc, drills the 3-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. From the wing, it's rebounded by Jefferson. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Jefferson, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Arenas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Benjamin, and he makes good on the layup. 16 points for him.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Mobley. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, and talking to his coach, this team expects more from him. And that's a good problem to have as a player. It means your team believes in your abilities.
Stolen away. Here's the break. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
The Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Outside Wilson to the inside. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Daniels with it. He's got 6. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Off target with the open look.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Jefferson. Kicks it out to Wilson. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Inside, and the dunk by Jefferson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Benjamin the pass to Forte. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game from downtown. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Outside Arenas. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. To the right side. Forte. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And yes, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Daniels. 6 points for him. The three-pointer, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Wilson kicks to Mobley. Pass to Jefferson. To the middle. Fast break, here they come. Benjamin the pass to Daniels. For the tie, and Jefferson sends it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
There's the triple. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
He's covered by Daniels. Jefferson, a screen on Daniels. Jefferson, that's good. Jefferson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Forte. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's Eves. To the paint, another steal. Outside Daniels. For the tie, drains the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
1:36 left to play here in the third. Wilson kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Wilson. The three connects from three-point range. Wilson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Benjamin, defended by Jefferson. Just 3 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he jams it with authority.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And stolen by Arenas. Down low, here's Eves. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Eves has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Benjamin, they can't stop the run with that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep playing. Keep playing. We got to play with force. We're on the road against a good team. He's got a lot of work left, all right?
Well, Steve is stressing patience and Greg intensity to his team.
It helps to have someone like him at the helm. I mean, solid at keeping this group poised.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds for us.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
So with Jefferson on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
The Warriors leading. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jacks up a 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Clock at 6. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The Warriors trailing. Daniels with the steal. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Pelicans' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Lopez. Takes the 3. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Right wing. Back to Mobley. 3-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Pass to Jefferson. Mobley outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mobley's got 23.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Three-pointer. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Golden State. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Mobley outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Jefferson, banked in off the glass. Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Johnson the screen. The 3. Offensive rebound. Jefferson's shot is off.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
In the corner, Daniels. Offline with his 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Shots good by Jefferson. Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Daniels. Here's Forte. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Now Jefferson. Clock at 4. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the left wing. Now the Warriors moving it up. The shot misses. New Orleans gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Outside Daniels. Forte, 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Forte. Pass to Daniels. Benjamin, defended by Jefferson. And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Yep, it counts.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Timeout called Pelicans. New Orleans has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Yep, that's going to go in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Pelicans trail. Fires the 3. Mobley there for the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's been 8 unanswered points for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And they can't run away from this problem. Free throw shooting continues to be an issue that they need to address.
Pelicans trail by 3. For 3. Mobley there for the rebound. The Warriors' shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. From 13, that one is off. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And so he hits both.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
And down it goes.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
New Orleans with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Oh, the jumper goes.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Warriors with possession here. Launches from deep. Not that time. It won't go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Let's lose a 3. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. Now it's time for our player of the game.